Up, oh, he's aggressive. Calm down, buddy. Up in this tree right here. Would you take a look at that? It'll probably bite me if I'm not careful. Oh, look at that, he just bit me on the hand. Would you take a look at this creek system behind me right here? So we are deep in the Australian rainforest at the moment, and pretty much what I'm gonna be doing over the next 24 hours, this place right here is gonna be my home. I'm gonna be catching my own food, getting my own water. I bought a hammock to sleep in. We're gonna be walking as far up this creek system as we can, hopefully getting lost up here. Pretty much just having a bit of fun. I've got no plans yet, and I don't plan to make any. I was thinking of so many different video ideas over the past week, but none of them really planned out, so sometimes you just gotta grab your stuff, go out and do it, which is what I'm doing today. So it's 7:04 in the morning at the moment. At 7:04 tomorrow is when we're gonna finish this challenge. So let's start walking up the creek, gathering resources, and find a place that we can camp tonight. I know we're gonna find some cool animals as well. It's actually really hard going walking around with shoes on. I don't know how you guys do it all the time. I see a creek and I'd be like, that'd be a nice place to walk through. So I got a couple goals set for this survival challenge itself. Not only do I want to be able to survive comfortably out here in the wild, but I want to fully live it as well. I want to get my mindset so far into this survival challenge that I kind of just lose touch of reality, and this is all I'm thinking about. So that's something that I definitely want to do this time, and I'm starting to get into the rhythm. With that being said, let's go find a grizzly bear that I can take down with my bare hands and eat. Well, I really tried to wear shoes, but it's just not for me. All right, let's keep going. Well, it's starting to rain down pretty hard at the moment, so I've just taken cover under this log right here. I'll go for a climb up in it, see if we can see anything after. But yeah, pretty cool. Oh my gosh. Look at that. A little carpet python. That is a real baby, hey. Wow. Up, oh, he's aggressive. Calm down, buddy. Up in this tree right here. Would you take a look at that? It'll probably bite me if I'm not careful. Oh, look at that. He just bit me on the hand. Is he gonna do it again? Is he gonna do it again? What? No, you're gonna fall out of the tree. Oh! He's all good. He's all good. Look at him swimming over there. All right, let's go follow him. He bit me on the hand. Look at that. That is awesome. All right, let's get out of this tree. I can't believe we just found a carpet python up there. I was like, we'll just go for a little climb up the tree there, see what we can find. And he was just sitting up there. Where did he go? Where are you, buddy? Look at him, bit me on my hand as well. Cheeky little fella. Lucky it's not that high out of the tree and there's water underneath it. I tried to grab him before he jumped so that he didn't fall, but I just couldn't get him in time, and you're not allowed to actually touch these animals. Oh, there he is. All right. All right, I found him. Look at this little fella. He is so aggressive. Look, if I put my hand down to him. Ah, he just bit me again. That is so cool. He's just trying to get away, and we're gonna let him do that. He's going for another little swim. Get my camera onto him. Wow. These guys are at home in the water, hey. That is crazy. Just following him around with my GoPro underwater. This footage looks crazy. And to think that he's just bitten me twice, that is so cool. Here he goes. One last dash. And he's climbing up that rock over there. There was the first bite over there, barely anything. And that second one, barely anything as well. If you're wondering what it's like to get bitten by a snake of that size, you can barely even feel it, honestly. It's just the venomous ones that you really have to worry about. And I got absolutely soaked for that. I hope it was worth it. I got a spare pair of clothes, luckily. She's fully pouring down now, like fully. I didn't really prepare for this. I didn't bring tarps or anything, but we're still staying out here for 24 hours. Just catch me sleeping in my weddy tonight. That actually might be a good idea. So I'm kind of just waiting for this rain to slow down a bit at the moment. Now, the good thing about this is although these aren't the ideal conditions to be out here surviving in the wild, If you were to get lost in the wild, you can't pick and choose the conditions. You can't pick and choose the environment that you're put in. So the more times you get out here, do it at different times of year, different conditions, rainy, sunny, everything like this, the more equipped you get for a wider range of situations, so that if you were put in a predicament and you actually did have to survive in a place like this, you'd know what to do. So that's what I'm most excited about today. And I think this rain slowed down a bit now, so we're gonna head even further up the creek, see what other animals we can find, and yeah, have a bit of fun. Fully forgot about the outside world, although I wish I could watch the footy tonight. Let's go. Sun's coming out. That's what we want. I think I got everything. I didn't bring anything. Whoa. This place is something else, hey. Take a look at it. Behind me right here. I'm just trying to think of all the animals that I've found in this one pool. So you might have seen I've swam with the python in here. That's right, and then over in that tree up there, I found a little brown tree snake as well. I wish there was freshwater crocodiles in here. I get that question asked heaps in my videos. Are there actually crocodiles where you live? And I definitely wouldn't be doing half the stuff that I'm doing if there was. The things we have to watch out for more around this area are deadly snakes, spiders. We have a lot of venomous species where I live. And in this area in particular, a lot of my friends have found death adders, coastal taipans, eastern brown snakes, red bellies. There's heaps of deadly spiders and stuff as well. So I'm not gonna set up camp at this place. I've got a place in mind, probably a couple kilometers up that way. So we're gonna go up there, keep walking, see what we can find. This place is unreal. Oh my goodness. So I'm just gonna wash out that snake bite real quick, because even though it was a little snake, these snakes are feeding on rats and mices. Mices? These snakes are feeding on rats and mices. Just wash it out, all right? What I'm gonna do now, since we just got to the spot, I'm gonna find a nice place and talk you through what I've got in my backpack for tonight. The first thing I bought is a knife. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna need it, but it's always good to have a knife when you're out in the bush. Got a hammock, so I'm gonna sling this up in between two trees later on to keep me off the ground, away from these snakes. Because if you got bitten in a place like this, there's no service. It's a really big walk back to anywhere. So if you were even lucky enough to make it back, you'd definitely not be in a good way. So we'll set that one up after. Just got a little flashlight. This is an underwater one so that we can go for a walk around later, see what we find, and also go for a swim in the creek. I have actually bought one other thing out. So the other morning I actually went trevally fishing down the Gold Coast and I managed to catch a big trevally. I'll roll you the clip of that right now. Bus stops. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yep. Yes. Finally. Saw a bus stop just behind me. Oh, that could be a good fish actually. Saw a bus stop just behind me. I was like, I might as well cast out there. That is a good fish actually. That is a really good fish. Wow. He is so far out there. Come back in. What is this fish? I need to get a look at him at least. So we're getting him in a bit closer here. He's not a bad little fella, hey. All right, and take a look at that little fella right there. That is a giant trevally, and we just caught him on a surface lure out in the passage right here. Now, I was flicking around for ages, literally since the sun was coming up this morning. And then I saw a big bust up just behind me. I was almost not gonna cast at it. I was like, nah, it'll probably be gone by now, but take a look at that. Luckily, we did right there. Now, my goal was to come out here and actually get a trevally that we can cook up. But yeah, how good is that? That is so cool. Let's get out of here. But yeah, that's not a bad fish. That's pretty cool, actually. Let's get the car, head back home. Let's go. So we'll just grab a couple sticks and make this fire. I'm actually pretty hungry, so I'm glad I bought that trevally. Just digging this fire pit out, chuck some rocks around it. Now, I absolutely cooked these fillets while trying to put them on the stick, but we're just gonna cook them over the fire anyway. It doesn't really matter, as long as they cook. Oh, yes, we got it going. That is so good. So after I get this fish cooked up, I've pretty much got no plan for the rest of the day. It doesn't really matter what I do from this point on. So I think I'm just gonna find a place to set up this hammock, chill for a bit, see if we can find any more snakes or anything. Maybe go for a swim, we'll see what happens. The weather actually cleared up really good. All right, I think that one's ready. Yeah, I'll break that one off and keep cooking this one. All right, one dropped in the fire, but I still got that one right there. See how it tastes. Definitely better than that eel that I cooked the other week. Tastes so good. So I've just been cruising around for the past couple of hours, just chilling out after cooking up that fish. So what I'm gonna do now is set up camp in this little place right here. It's really nice. This is where I've been hanging out, as you can see. My wetsuit's just down that way somewhere. So what I'm gonna do is set up the hammock between that tree and that tree right there. Chill out, get everything ready for tonight, get some warm clothes, maybe start a fire, and then go night snorkeling. We'll give it a go. Better work, this is where I'm sleeping. I feel like a pig in the mud right now. No way, so I just got my hammock set up right here, and I look over behind me, and this is the second carpet python of the day, sitting right down here. Take a look at that little fella. So here's the snake right here. Take a look at that massive lump in the back of it. Must be a rat or something. And that right there is where I set up. And he was sitting here the whole time. Literally didn't even see him. That's how well camouflaged these guys are. Because if that was a venomous snake, you would not want to be camping anywhere near him. But yeah, since it's just a little non-venomous carpet python, we're going to bunk with him tonight. It's his home more than it is mine. So that is so cool. 2 carpet pythons in one day. Can't get much better than this, honestly. The only thing I'm worried about is if it starts pouring down rain and I'm just gonna be chilling here. All right, I think what I'm gonna do now, wait here until it gets dark. I'll go grab my wetsuit in a second, chuck it on and go for a night snorkel. So I'll see you guys then. All right, this is gonna be absolutely freezing, but I mean, what do you do? Here did we go. Alright everyone, so it's currently 6:30 in the morning at the moment. We just woke up. I was pretty tired, so I think I only woke up like 1 or 2 times last night. And I completely forget what time I started this challenge. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to look back at the footage. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is after I check what time we gotta get out of here at, there we go, it's starting to rain. As if. It's literally starting to rain just as I wake up. I mean, but what a cool adventure that was. 24 hours in the rainforest of Australia. And this is why they call it a rainforest. Well, I can't get my camera wet or anything. So if you wanna comment down below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, go follow me on Instagram. My username's just Miller Wilson, my name. So I really appreciate all the support that you guys always give me, and I'm really grateful for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again next Saturday in the next adventure. All right, let's get out of here.